Okay, everybody, okay, calm down. It's all okay now. All right? I've figured it out. It seems that the game made a mistake. Yeah, it's when it comes to these old games and running them on modern computers, sometimes things just happen. So, everybody, let's tell the game that it's okay, that it made a mistake. And also me. But here's what happened. Some of you have already figured out how everything came together so badly, and some of you might need to be caught up on it. But first of all, yes, okay, here. That actually causes this thing to lower. And then I think we have a button. Yes. But none of that's going to matter while we still have this wrong. Okay? I figured out that I made a mistake because of the game's fault, not mine, but it caused me to make a mistake where I wrote down the wrong color association with one of the eye symbols. And because of that, we had 6 colors here, and we had 5 colors in the underwater area with the cameras, because one of the colors was burnt out, and that turned out to be purple. So let us go back through this. Dome Island is this section here, and it's this one up here, and it's number 1 in this area, okay? Village is red, and that's this whole big area, and we narrow it down into here, and we go to section 9. Now, the workshop that I had as blue, it's not blue. That was, I wrote down blue for the wrong eye. That one is actually purple because it didn't light up, and with the colors here, we use the process of elimination to say it's purple. And we go into spot 17 in this section. Then Map Island is orange, and it's located down here in this area, and it's spot 6. And finally, this little island here, which we have not gotten to, is in fact the blue one. And that goes into there. We do not use yellow. It's all fine. So now we lower this. If this doesn't work, though... It worked. Okay, we're back on track. All right? Things are happening. So we get to start off this episode less than 5 minutes in, and we've made huge strides here in what we do. It's beautiful. And then I think we can just do this to get around in here. So this is now... we can hear it. So if that's powered and presumably stuff is being sent outward into these major pipes. So we're on Dome Island, which is this one here. So that would be... Hold on, let me just... Yeah. This pipe here. So we can go around. It's there. It's coming out this way. There it is. It's heading down. I think that's where the thingy... Actually, I don't know if that would be... Oh, yeah, right here. Okay. So we would be feeding power into that now, possibly. I just... We can try heading down there and seeing. If this does not provide, like, a lead to continue with, if we get stuck... Oh. That was not the direction I was expecting that to go. Where... Oh, no, that... Okay, that was fine. For some reason, I thought it went up. Oh, no, we start up there to connect the... Okay, never mind. Never mind, it's all fine. It's all fine. Now. We still don't have an understanding of what to input for these. I believe, from what I read in the very, very long book, that there's going to be one code for all of these. So we are kind of hitting a wall with this for right now, which means we can switch gears to kind of reassess what we're dealing with here, with everything, okay? If I were to break things down into the puzzles, what obstacles are in our way and what our goal is along that way and all that stuff. Gonna kind of just head back to the beginning. I went too far. Okay. So this is where we started here. And we have this, which I don't think anything is going to be different with. Never mind. Sorry. Nothing should be different with this. Oh, you're stupid. Stop it. I'm going to not touch that escape button anymore. But we have this. This hatch with 5 buttons. And this, not a rocket, but like some sort of... It's almost like a microscope, but like a really frickin' big one. Like a... And so we need to figure out how this opens. And I think the way this works is once this is open, we'll be able to look into here to see something that this is looking down into. So we need to figure out what this is. This is one puzzle. The other puzzle is kind of right above us that we just did, the marble puzzle. And we were able to at least do part of a process that connects that main dome with those other domes that have the books in them. So we're at least partway done with that. The third puzzle is the Animal Stones puzzle, and that's what we're going to delve into now. I'm going to try to explore more carefully to put all that together and see what that gets us. And then the fourth puzzle is just all-inclusive getting around Riven, which I think has been going pretty well so far, in my opinion, but you may think differently to that. What is this all for? We came here to rescue Catherine, who is, we know for sure from the writing that Catherine is being held captive by Gen, Atris's father. We haven't seen Atris's father. We haven't seen Catherine. We've seen a couple of people here and there. But we haven't seen... We haven't gotten towards the whole reason we're here in the first place. There's 5 islands. We've visited 4. That small little island, I think, is our goal for going back to puzzle number 4, getting around Riven. We need to figure out a way to get to that last little island. Just take the long way here, and we're back at Workshop Island. And not just yet. Actually, yeah, I think I can go this way, right? That this is open now. Yeah, alright, so we don't have to go the long way around. So here, Workshop Island, we have this. One of what I now know is 5 eyeballs. And these wooden eyeball things are related to the Animal Stone puzzle. This one is related to the first position, because we deciphered numbers. So we know that this is the number 1. So this is the first input for the Animal Stones. Whatever this is denoting. But it's here. There's the writing about it. Swim out to a small object that appeared to be floating but anchored near the entrance to the bay. Saw another floating there. So this one came from the bay. That's my understanding. So I don't think I'm going to get anything from this being here. I think I need to go to where it came from. And I'm not exactly sure how to do that. But if you just reread this again, the villagers. So I am going over, if I can get away, there we go. I am going to the village island, which is also where I found the other 2. So, I'm wondering if they're all going to be located there. or if I'm going to find things elsewhere. Got to go over a little bit more. There we go. Get on in and take our trip. And we're back at the village island. Now I'm going to go back this way. I think it's through here. Yes, this is at the rock face by the sky tram. And it makes a noise. And this is the number 3. So this is the third input. We need to figure out what animal this is. Now, how do we do that? I do not know. But we can go back to the pool. Oh, okay, it's just that. I'm being watched and people are alerting. Saying, hey, he's here. He's over here. That's my understanding of it, at least. So, pool. Here's this eye. This is the second one. And this does make a sound. It just doesn't make the same sound as the one on the rock face. That one's like a chirping. And this is like the sound of insect wings or something. That buzzing. Which seems very appropriate because we fill this with water. The water pools in an area here that seems to resemble a beetle. I believe. So, this is what I'm going to write down, is beetle is number 2. So that's as far as we've gotten with that. Now, let us head down further. This is, I'm presuming, is the bay. I think I see what it is that we've got to be doing here. Okay, I think. We have the camera. We never saw where this ball was. Maybe we never get to find out where that ball was. But we might be able to look with this. So I'm going to keep that in mind for now, that I might need to go back to that section with the cameras that were like underwater, which was Workshop Island again. For that. There's also possibly something else that might be... if not that, another perspective. But I'm just thinking... Okay. So now, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna hang out here. Actually... Yeah, I'm gonna start at the beginning here. And I'm gonna just look around for a bit. So I will see you, hopefully not after too long, finding at least one other ball. And maybe finding out more animal stuff. Okay? So, I'll see you in a moment. Oh, son of a bitch! Oh. You motherfuckers. Are you... this... You, oh my fucking Christ. That's what this is gonna be? You see this, right? You see this? And there's the... I'm over here, like, where's information here? By the eyeball. The eyeball that's right there. Because the other one, the information's right around the eyeball. And I'm looking, and I'm looking, and I'm looking, and then I'm like, okay, let me go along my path here, see what other information I might find, what other little, maybe I can find one of the other balls or something, and I'm clicking on things, trying to click on walls and stuff like that, and I'm like clicking on things and Jesus. I'm like just okay. That's fucked up. So what the hell is this? What if I just try to draw like a vague... It's got like a... almost like a goose head? But it's got legs? I'm probably drawing this way too accurately. You could see what I'm drawing right now. You'd be like, wow, that's absolutely perfect. A perfect copy of what is being seen here. Actually, hold on. Frog? I'm gonna write down frog question mark for number 3. Next to my very, very accurate drawing. Drawing that out like that actually... because it's got like the little, like the butt here. And then you could say like this is the, you know, like the hind jumpy leg. And then you got like the little grabby hand. Yeah. Yeah. That's not like a bird chirping. That's like a tropical frog chirp thing. They don't go ribbit. They make those. Okay. Yeah. If I'm wrong, I've drawn it, and we can compare it to what is available on those stones. But I'm leaning towards frog. So there's that, at least. That's awesome. It's also really fucked up. Come on. Like, I'm impressed, but also kind of mad. Like, holy shit. I'm at least now I know to really, really be thinking outside the box on these, where to find these shapes. Because that's sort of close, but way further away than I ever... Look, never. Okay. On our way again. What am I coming down here for? There's way too much down here to be nothing. Oh, you mother. Found you, you little stinker monkey, you. Okay. Yeah, I'm down here by the shore, and I'm like, there's got to be something that we're coming down here. There's all this area here, right? So that is, I think that's a 5. Yeah. So 5. This is where those sea animals hang out. And that almost sounds like, not quite a whale, but maybe like the noises that they make? Hold on. Would that be accurate? Oh, you're not back. Damn it. We know what they look like, though. But I don't know what the hell you'd call them. Would that be it, though? Because we're supposed to see an animal shape, and we definitely see animal shapes hanging out at this rock. So I'm gonna write. I'm just gonna call him like Nessie, like the Loch Ness monster. I will know what that means. You don't need to. But we'll go with that for now. And I hope that's right. Because I after that other one, I'm gotta be like really outside the box stuff, right? And so animals that are here, that hang out here, that could be it. Unless... Wait. Okay, we'll... I need to confirm. something. I will come back here if I confirm something. All right? Because I'm not gonna. Anyway, we're back on the search. I'll be back. Okay, this is new. Off the path. Got you. Okay, and look at this. It's one of those daggers that's just embedded in the wall with a light on it. Okay, so process of elimination. This would be number 4. I have no idea what the hell would be making that noise. But okay, we now have something to work with here. I'm gonna be doing a little looking around now. See if we can see anything that would be an animal shape. Because there's no animals around. Like, visibly. Obviously, you can hear animals, and in some places you can see, like, you know. Okay. So I'm gonna do some looking. And some clicking. That's why they call them click and look adventure games. Does sword mean anything? There's actually been a few of these suckers around. I wonder if they are a decoration or if it's from the giant wars long ago. Are we going to see giants? There's another little thingy. Yeah, wow. Okay. That's insane. I mean, now I can see, yeah, there's a stair there. But it's like, I just would not have... You just click on things and you find that out. But I never would have understood that to be a place I could go. That's why I said last time that I just kind of click until it takes me somewhere. Now I feel like I'm getting real far away from this, though. We go this way. Okay, wait. What's going on here? Yeah, it's... This way is the way we want to go. Okay. I'm trying to see... Like, it's down this way. This takes us out to the village. And this takes us back up top. So if I go this way... Wouldn't be this, would it? This is like a totemized version of the tusk fish, I think. But also, I'm not sure. I just see the things sticking off the sides there. Not quite the same, but I don't know. Also, definitely seems to be a one-way trip here. I can't use this as a shortcut in the opposite direction. I can only come out of its mouth. So I'm going to write down that for now. Tuskfish. I know what it means. And I do remember it actually being a symbol. But I don't think it would be making that noise. Is there anything to be done with this? The dagger, the significance of it has been suggested before. Oh, boy. I mean, this isn't anything. So, okay. I'm gonna now head to the workshop island again, which isn't too far. And hopefully this is the right train of thought here. Also, this. We haven't found the projector that's needed to turn this off, but I did see this, as you saw last time. I think this is the projector embedded in the rock. But how I get over to it, how I use it, that's what I will need to figure out. Oh, always behind the doors. Always look behind the doors, you... Okay. By the way, after reviewing my footage, I'm pretty sure I know how you're supposed to be turning these off. I think you push the button in time with when the yellow symbol shows up. But this, the brute forcing, it's working really good for me, so forget timing. Oh, look at you, you beautiful golden beauty. And sure enough. Alright, so that solves that. We've got a dome on each island now exposed. We can go over here and then draw a blank, because don't think I actually wanted to go there. Didn't want to go that way. Don't want to go down. Maybe we do. Okay. I'm trying to remember how we... Oh, it wasn't here. It was Map Island. That was my confusion there. So, okay. That's fine, because to get to Map Island, we still need to be here anyway. I don't recall there being any other connection off Map Island to, like, get to it. But maybe I'm just totally misremembering. So we go this way. And it was not that way. Sit down. And now, this one, I think. There's your person again. This is new. We saw her walk by. We saw her come in and take something. I didn't think we saw her take clothes and put them on, but I could be misremembering. It's happened before. She's back. What if we just kept looking at this for a moment? So this rotates, but this other one... It's like, it's two cameras. This is like... Oh, she's back. Yeah, isn't this what we saw last time? So I might have missed the part of her putting on a thing. Where she just took a thing. But these do not work for changing a viewpoint for this camera. Now, if I push that, they still don't work. They only seem to work for this. That's like off, and this is on. And they do a little turn. So this is the periscope in the bay. That's clear as day. And I'm just going to call that arrowfish, or maybe angelfish. I think arrow is a bit more clear in its shape. Alright, so now here's my issue. There. Could I actually get in here to see this? I wouldn't be able to see the shape from in there, but I can't remember if this is the spot that I go in. There is like a cave. I'm scratching my head, sorry if that gets picked up. But anyway, 2 is a coincidence, 3 is a pattern. And this is now the third very distinct animal shape with the eye. So that means I really want to reassess numbers 4 and 5 here. Because the solution for those should definitely be about being able to see the eye. It's gotta be. Yeah. So, while we're here, though, I'm just listening. I mean, maybe? Like, it's not totally off. Right? I mean, the sound is what I'm talking about. The sound for number 5 that I had marked down as Nessie, that kind of... the tuskfish... kind of... but there's gotta be, like, a real visual to that. So I do believe I was... yeah, this is the area that we go under into the water. And this does have that sort of shape to the fish. And that would line up with how the camera goes around and looks at it from a certain angle. With the rocks in the way, and if it was floating in the water... yeah, I don't know if you can see this? Maybe? I don't know. Can't say for sure, like, if you could see the location of the eyeball. I mean, there's things that might look like a thing to me, but I might be reaching. But regardless, yeah, this is the fish shape there. But I do not see any way that you'd be able to tell that, oh, like a wooden eyeball came from there. So, yeah. So there's 2 things that I'm just very... yeah, and it stays pointed in that direction. And then you have the rock here that kind of defines the shape a bit more. I mean, that's gotta be... no, it might not be. But it's gotta be. But it might not be. But it could be. Suppose it doesn't matter at this point. I was just trying to tell if I had missed something. I really shouldn't be using that word for this series. If I had overlooked something. Okay, I'm gonna go back down to the pool. Well, they make noises, but doesn't really coincide with any of the sounds that I've heard from other things, but okay. Okay. I think I see what it's looking for, because we can see the eye here. So this would be a head, then this is like the body, there's a fin, another little fin, or so. It's almost like a weird turtle fish. I will draw this one as best I can, which is going to be way pretty good. Actually, I'm just kind of going to wing it now. I drew it too big. It's taking up too much of my notebook. But it still does look pretty darn good. Like, if I showed you this, and I told you to find it in the game, you would know exactly. You'd be able to find this in the game. Because that's really good. So I'm presuming this is right. I can't see it from another angle. So that leaves the forest, where I just do not know how the heck you would see that from another angle. Unless there's just another area that I'm missing. Like I missed this. Like I overlooked this. It's peeking. There it is. So I need to see a shape with this eye's position. I was thinking, like, I guess there's nothing to be done with this dagger light. I thought maybe you could change the light direction. Like, it's got this line here, like maybe you could, like, wedge it down or something and it changes the silhouette. I don't know. But I can't see this from, like, any other angle. Like, even just getting one step away, I'm curved around. And it's just not there anymore. And there's a tree here in my way, and there's water, I thought, this whole time was in my way. But it's just the way things look with these glowing flowers. There's a sword in my way. There's just a lot of things obscuring this heckin' thing. Do I need to look down from another spot? I get up there. See, I've totally lost it now. From this position. Okay. There is another part of this forest. Well, I'm really sad this is only one way. Alright. So I'm going to try looking at that. Which means going back to Map Island so that we can get back here. Not use this, but to the elevator behind it. And see if there's any visual that I can get on that spot. Okay, so we're in this upper catwalk for the dome. And I'm trying to see if I have any, like, good visual. We have that. There's the... No, it's not. There's that. There we go. Okay. So we can kind of see down, but not quite. Let me check this. And this oversees the village. I need it to oversee a different way. So that's not going to work. I mean, I've missed I've overlooked things before in this game. It's entirely possible that it's staring me right in the face and I'm not seeing it. But... Because here this is. If I could get further around this... There is... this... But that's my way to the village, I thought. And we've tried looking from that position, and it didn't go so well. Let me just... think. Well, it definitely seems like this is not... Hold on. Okay, let me... start up here and see. Yeah, it's really not cooperating with me. Okay. I'm feeling more and more sure that being up here is not the answer. So I'm feeling like I can leave this section and just be very confused. I have 4 out of 5. And in theory, I could brute force the puzzle. It would be a little annoying because will be 21 choices. But that's still a lot of choices, you know what I mean? It's like, not really sure how I'd feel about just kind of cheesing my way into that kind of solution. If I could just kind of like come over here. So we tried looking at it from above, we tried looking at it from afar, and all my access points for where I can travel, it's obscured. It's very strange that this dagger's here, in my opinion. I get it's being used as a light. But so are these things. You could have lit this differently. It's very purposeful that this is here, and that there's this here, and that there's this here. Like, I couldn't even begin to guess what kind of animal out of all the choices that would be. So, what do? Do I go back to our universal hint system to tell me where exactly I'm supposed to be going, or because I'm just missing it. I'm overlooking something. I know I made you guys scream quite a bit at your screens last time there because of that thing that the video game did to all of us. It was horrible. So the possibilities are I'm looking right at it and I'm not seeing it. I'm not finding the position in order to see it. I'm not supposed to see it. Or I have to do something else in order to see it. But I could not tell you what that would be. So let's go ahead and end this video over at the puzzle itself. Okay. Now at the very least we can put 3 of these in with hopefully some confidence. So the first one we're looking for is a very distinct arrow shape of a fish. Like this. Now the next one is what I think is this beetle. Actually, no, not that one. Not that one. I made that mistake before, didn't I? This one. Now, the reason I'm saying this one is because the eye is inset within the body, whereas this other one, it's kind of hanging off the bottom. And it's got like a pretty distinct line there, dividing it. I could be wrong, but I want to say those are correct. Now number 3 is the frog. Wait a minute. Okay, no, never mind. not that. Well, this is a bit of a concern. I mean, it's not that. Is there really not? A thing that looks like that? Okay, this is a problem. I mean, it's got the hoppy leg, and it's facing in that direction, but that looks nothing like what I had written down. I'll tell you that right now. I mean, this is also like a hoppy thing, but it's very, very different. This feels weird. Like, I don't even necessarily see the one that I have for number 5 either. The closest would be that tusk fish. Because it has this here, and a big hump, and there's a fin at the back, and then there's like a side fin thing. But that's, I don't know, I feel like I'm meeting the game more than halfway with these designs. So instead of messing around with this anymore, I think this is a good place to stop. It's been about an hour anyway. And what I can do next time is I think I will maybe get another little nudge from the universal hint system. Might even be a very big nudge, depending. We'll have to see. But I think, I feel at least that we've gotten somewhere with this. That my train of thought and what I'm looking for, all of that stuff is correct. It's like, okay, I've got these puzzle pieces. Yes, yes. Okay, I'm looking for these puzzle pieces. Yes, yes. Okay, this is how all of this should go together. Yes? Kind of, yes. And I say kind of because these designs are not exactly matching up, and I kind of get the reasoning for that, is that these are, drawings of things, and what we're seeing out there are more organic depictions, and like cloud watching. A cloud isn't gonna look exactly like something. It's like, oh, that kind of looks like something, and then if you were to draw what that something is, then you would be much more clear. You wouldn't draw it like a cloud. So, I just feel like there's a disconnect with my bridging that gap. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully you did less screaming in this video. But you know, it's all part of the process of the adventuring, the exploration, the puzzle solving. Sometimes mistakes happen. Sometimes you can't see the answer right in front of your face. Sometimes you just, you know. But hopefully we've got to be getting closer to the end. So we'll see how that goes. Enough rambling from me. I love ya. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.